in the game.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Frazier, and there's another one for the Knicks.
They've worked the ball around very well. And I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot.
And he gets it to go.
What a finish with that hoop.
1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Frazier's got 17 now.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The pass to Ginobili. And Leonard has it in the corner. Out to Duncan, expanding his range, and that's going to be a treble.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Reed a screen. Frazier dishes to Reed. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Mills. Frazier covering. Mills passes the splitter. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 11 rebounds in the game. Monroe kicks to Frazier. Pass to Houston. Some nice passing by New York here. Ewing against Gervin. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Spurs trail by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mills can't hit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Pass to Reed. The turnaround jumper. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Gervin. With 2 seconds left, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
3 from the inbound. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Spurs lead by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
On and on, don't call me. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You should see the way the chain hardest for charming. Flying like a bird, like Nelly Furtado. Bobby, toes and screen chairs. Get your 2-step, cause it's the record of the year. That brunch ice cream is 2 for a pair.
New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Matt Bonner is out there with Splitter. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Green, and it's Mills in at the point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now the feed to Green. Kicks to Gervin. He dishes it to Bonner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bonner's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Maverick. Feeds to Daniels.
And what was really the big shock in the East last season, the Knicks failed to make the playoffs. This from a team many expected to challenge for a spot in the conference final. Just didn't happen.
And with the Knicks not making the playoffs, it came down to the tail end of the season. But Stevie had a feeling that it wasn't going to happen for him.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment last season for the Knicks. And, you know, so many things went wrong with injuries and slumps, and it just never felt like they found that groove that they were looking for.
Some good numbers for the Prophet. He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Gervin dishes to Splitter, and he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Starks outside. Passes it to King. No one near him. And that's off the glass and in. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Well, Steve, right from the start last season, some upheaval for the New York Knicks with a front office shakeup.
Yeah, surprising move when you consider that the team was coming off a 54-win season in 2013, and the team's first second-round appearance in over a decade.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Maverick. Here's San Antonio. Mills passes the Splitter, and the layup's good off the glass. Splitter's got 4 points this quarter.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
The drive by Green, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And it's good. And that's now 17 points for Maverick.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
On the wing starts, guarded by Green. And that one is stuffed right through.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
New York calls timeout.
Spurs were able to take the top seed in the West once again and set themselves up for yet another deep playoff run.
DeBusschere, he's checked in for New York. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
As you said, the Spurs were the top seed coming into the playoffs and in the West, but they were pushed to the limit early by Dallas before cruising to the NBA Finals. And I can go back a number of years where the #1 seed has had a tough time in its first-round matchup only to get to the NBA Finals and in some cases win it.
And for the Spurs in their run to yet another NBA title, they didn't seem to have any weakness in any facet of their game.
And you know, a little bit of that was overlooked, I thought, Kevin, heading into the final series against Miami, but certainly not afterwards. One of the things that so impressed me was the depth, the quality of play that the Spurs got from everybody that Greg Popovich called on. And that really was the difference. They had 8, 9 guys playing at a high level when Miami only had 1 or 2 guys most nights.
That's a great thought. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Robinson's checked in for Splitter. Duncan comes in for Matt Bonner. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Gervin. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker outside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's so reliable when he gets in tight, guys, and that hoop there gives them a nice little cushion here late.
They get it back. Tries yet again. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Ewing.
Huge play on the offensive glass to come away with the second chance points. Tell you what, he's getting more and more physical as this game wears on.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you said it. 2 hands and hammer it down. He's really rising to the challenge here, guys, in the fourth quarter. That's 3 for 4 from the field.
It's Parker with the drive. Stolen by Ewing. King, the pass to Ewing. Monroe outside. To tie it up. Bank shot, no good. The Spurs shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
17 seconds on the shot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Frazier, he's checked in for Maverick. San Antonio leading. It's Parker with the drive. Outside Leonard. Back to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Robinson. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. And the Spurs lead by 4.
What a beautiful play inside, using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
Frazier against Parker. Frazier kicks to Ewing. Out to Monroe. And that one's good.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Ginobili with the ball. Parker drives in. It's rebounded by New York. Reed's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the wing on the left. Here's Frazier. Duncan with the block. And they'll keep possession. And Monroe kicks to Frazier. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Ewing, a screen on Parker. Here's Frazier. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. And they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, and great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Parker's shot is off. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Frazier with it. He's picked up by Parker. Three-pointer. Another miss by Frazier. And for the Spurs, they're shooting a superb 63% from the field. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
They need to get a quick bucket here. If there's more than 24 seconds left afterwards, they can try for a stop. If there's less, they'll have to foul.
Mr. Fundamentals checked in for King.
Allen Houston.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Frazier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
$15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Houston. The three. Shot is no good.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.